I hope everyone can see my screen. Good. So I'm having a very short presentation about the radar area in Austria, and I want to focus on the developments over the past couple of years that we have done in bringing Sentinel-1 data or radar data to the Austrian user community. And here is a short overview of different components that were developed through many projects. So we have some ESA-funded projects, but also many FFG-funded projects. And I want to kind of focus on where Sulamosa is located and how this fits into this whole system. So we have different components. So we work on the acquisition of Sentinel-1 data, the pre-processing, creation of value-added products, and then we also have storage and endpoints. So I'm just going to point out a couple of projects which are, I think, building on this overall experience of acquiring Sentinel-1 data and working with Sentinel-1 data. So first, I would like to point out the Sentinel-1 data service. So in general, we offer up-to-date global Sentinel data. This has been in cooperation with TU Vienna, and we offer ready-to-use data cubes. So this is focusing on analysis-ready data. So we have different types of backscatter, monthly means, surface soil moisture products, and seasonal composites. And the image you see on the screen here is a seasonal composite. So it's an image from the area around Vienna of agricultural areas, and this is only Sentinel-1 data, but it's a composite of different dates in one growing season. So you get very interesting data here. So this is one of the things that can be offered. So ready to use Sentinel-1 data. Going a bit further and maybe a bit more into science, we have another project which was just closed, Gamma to Cloud. And here we evaluate a gamma knot backscatter, which is also, of course, an interesting product, and its implementation in ESA Snap software. So we are going a bit more into the scientific direction here and looking at different computational times with the goal of, can we offer this data set? Because gamma knot, it's an improved, I would say, backscatter product because it's more reliable in hilly terrain, but as a downside, it takes much longer to compute. So part of the study is also comparing different workflows. So we had a look at different products from Gamma and Sigma Knot, looking at the soil moisture, wet snow, and forest mapping, and indeed we saw improvements in these data sets. And the outcome of this project were some concrete recommendations for evolving SNAP, so the ESA software for pre-processing Sentinel data, and also some recommendations for optimizing the software for clouds and supercomputing environments. Then going more to the value-added products, this is an FFG funded project called Bimon. And here in Bimon, you see the partners on the right here of the screen. So a big group, and we here want to create a new soil moisture product. So instead of relying only on Sentinel-1, here we used an ensemble. So we combined 3 different models in hydrology, agronomy, and metrology together with Sentinel-1 to create a soil moisture product twice a day at 100-meter spatial resolution. So a new product which hopefully brings some value to the Austrian users. Going then into the storage. So here we have the Austrian Data Cube, also an FFG funded project, with the goal to create an Austrian data set of Copernicus data. So we're talking about multiple sensors, Sentinel-1, Sentinel-2, of course multi-temporal, so the entire archive should be in there. This data would be pre-processed, so you have your level 1 data, but also analysis-ready data and some of the value-added products which were presented earlier. This data, of course, needs to be updated regularly, and the access has to be simple. So we've developed a couple of access points for this, which will also be shown later. Of course, quality is very important, so we are monitoring this regularly, and we have also some cloud removal, but that's more related to Sentinel-2, of course. So based on this platform, we have a system that could be offered for the Austrian geodata users and can host many data sets. So that's also one of the cornerstones here that we use this platform to offer products such as Solamosa or Bimon. So focus is here, of course, that it's a dedicated service for the Austrian users. So this was my quick presentation. Yeah, if you have any questions, I think we can do this later, and I would give the word back to Matthias.